Oh, hi. How are you today? Thanks for stopping on into our store. You were just out walking? Oh, that way, over by the park? It's such a beautiful park, isn't it? I know, I like walking there myself. What can I help you with today? Oh, you're looking for some vintage toys. Well, you have come to the right place. We have a very good selection of vintage toys here. My family has owned this business for generations, and we have collected so many vintage toys over the years. We love sharing our business with all of you. I can certainly show you around the shop. Are you familiar with any vintage toys? You have anything in mind in particular? Oh no, you're quite new to this? Oh, great, absolutely. Honestly, nothing gives me more joy and pleasure than showing people our toys, especially if you're new to them. I'd love to show you around the shop. Is there anything in particular that's catching your eye that you would like to start with? We have these shelves here. Lots of great toys. Lots of great toys. And then we also have some other toys and a few books around the other side of the shop. Oh, you see those McDonald's ones that you would like to look at? Those are very popular. For sure, I'd love to show you those. This is one of our most popular vintage toys that we have. It is a McDonald's Happy Meal box. And as you can see, we have the Happy Meal letters here and the golden arches here. McDonald's is one of your favorite restaurants? Mine too. I love their Big Macs and I love their French fries. So as you can see, there's very nice colors, very nice little pictures on each of the sides of the box. Every side is very well thought out in regards to colors and pictures and just how it goes with the whole McDonald's theme. A little bit of texture. And as you can see, it's quite a sturdy box. The best part is there is actually food, play toy food inside this box. Let me show it to you. Lots of room for everything. Here's our burger. A bun, another bun, the meat inside. Some textured plastic is what it's made out of. Doesn't that look delicious? And I think you'll find these quite cute. The French fries. So, as you can see, the French fries come out of the little French fry holder. And all together, they look like this. They have a little bit of weight to them. Pretty sturdy. Would you like to hold them? See how they feel in your hands? There you go. Yeah, they're a nice weight toy. They're kind of good for fidgeting too. And they fit really nicely in this McDonald's French fry holder. And as you can see, it's been perfectly designed for fitting the French fries. Isn't that just the cutest thing you've ever seen? And then, last but not least, inside here is the little pie, the funny flute. It has a nice green casing with a little bit of orange clothing for the pie. And it does say funny flute right there because this toy is actually a little whistle toy. And there are the holes to play the different notes. It's a bit of a loud toy, so I won't make your ears go through that. Trust me though, it's very fun. Very cute, isn't it? Look at that little face. And it fits so nicely inside the holder, like so. These McDonald's toys are made by Fisher Price, and Fisher Price is one of our favorite brands that we sell here. It's been around for quite a while. In fact, these Happy Meal toys have been around since 1989. 1989. So I'll just pop all of that back inside and close it up. And if you really want to play the part of working at a McDonald's, we have a lovely apron that you can buy with the Happy Meal toy or separately if you just feel like the worker's costume. There is a little bit of Velcro here that secures here at the top of the apron to ensure a good fit. And here is what the apron looks like. Would you like to try it on? Sure, I can totally help you with that. I'll just slip it on over you like so. It looks quite dashing. And every McDonald's worker needs a McDonald's hat with the little mic so you can talk to customers in the drive-thru. Isn't that just the cutest thing? Oh yes, it's very well made. It's also been around for a very long time and has held up so well. This one is 1988, and as you can see, still going strong. I'll tell you a secret. They don't make toys the way they used to. I tell you something. You buy a toy nowadays, you might have it for a couple days, a couple weeks. If you're lucky, maybe a couple years. But then the next thing you know, it's ending up in a landfill, or you're donating it, or you're selling it at a garage sale because it just doesn't have the appeal that it did when you bought it. These vintage toys have an appeal that lasts generations. Generations. You'd like to try this on? Of course. It would be my pleasure to help you try this on. Alright, just hold still. How does that feel? Yep, that's right. And the little mic just goes here in front of where you speak. You like it? Alright, good. I can put it to the side for you, and if you decide you want it, then we have it ready to go. I just want to show you these little desserts that also come with the McDonald's toy. Right here you have your soda pop drink, the little moving straw. Isn't that just so cute? And there's a little bit of a rattle sound, a little shaking sound on the inside. Doesn't that sound like rain? So soothing, so relaxing. Whoever designed this toy definitely had a relaxation in mind. Look at this sweet little clear top, just like the real cups. And then here's our lovely little ice cream cone. It says McDonald's right on the cone, in case there was any question. A little bit of crisscrossing in the cone there. And I hope you like chocolate, because this is chocolate ice cream. Delicious. And I would be remiss if I didn't show you the ice cream sundae that is also part of the McDonald's toys that we have here at our little vintage toy shop. So here's the nice clear cup. So perfect for ice cream sundaes. And some vanilla ice cream to go inside, like so. Look how well that fits in there. Couldn't have designed it more perfectly if you tried. And then you have a choice of toppings. You can have chocolate sauce. Doesn't that look divine, divine, divine? Or strawberry sauce. That would be so delicious on a hot summer day. Alright, so that is about the extent of our McDonald's toys. Pretty nice. How are you enjoying the toys so far? Oh, good, good. You have some more time if I show you some more? Great, great. The next toy I'd like to show you is this airplane pull toy. As you can see, it is a really nice Fisher Price airplane. You can see the letters imprinted on the wheel on the side. We have some pretty good size wheels, and this turns in the front. The little propeller with such bright, striking colors, red and blue and yellow, and the pilot here is also wearing a nice orange shirt and a yellow cap with such a happy little face. How sweet is that? And then we have this long string. Long, that you can pull, and it turns the propeller as you pull it, like so. This is a great toy for anybody who enjoys airplanes, aviation, if you happen to have a certain pilot in your life, or if you just enjoy nostalgic toys. This one is a beauty. You won't believe your eyes when I show you what we have next. If you would like to purchase one of our fine dollhouses that you can find throughout the shop, I have the most adorable doll furniture for your dollhouse. all of these little pieces are all for a dollhouse. They are manufactured by Little Tikes, and so much thought and care has also been put into these pieces. They are just so sweet and so sturdy, and if you have these, they will last you a very long time. They are reminiscent and designed like the full-size toys of the same type. So, for instance, this is a toy box bench made by Little Tikes in full size. Your dolls can also enjoy the same toy box. Have you ever seen anything so sweet? And it doesn't stop there. There's a little kitchen that your little dollhouse dolls can also enjoy, just like the full-size ones that children play with. The little telephone. Here is the oven, the stove. On this side, just some cupboard space and a sink and a rack, a little rack for drying the dishes. And look at those cute little details in there. Little coffee pot, little pantry with some food items. Coffee pot, pantry. And just like the full-size kitchen, the little chairs fit with the kitchen. How sweet is that? The little high chair for feeding your little dollhouse baby in. Pink and pretty, so pink and pretty. I'll tell you, whoever designed these little tiny dollhouse toys, brilliant. Look at the little shelves inside the fridge. I feel like this fridge may be better than the one I even own at home. And look at how cute this one is. Every doll in a dollhouse needs their own sandbox. Look at that. It's the little turtle face, the turtle top, and this top part of the sandbox opens just like a real sandbox. Isn't that so awesome? Just like a real sandbox. And then when the little dolls are done playing in their sand, they can pop the top back on and set it to the side for another day of play. A swimming pool, a little dollhouse swimming pool. Do you remember playing in a swimming pool like this when you were a child? You had one, did you really? Right? Just like this, with the little stairs. And then a slide right into the swimming pool water. Aren't those the luckiest little dollhouse dolls? Yes, I'll put all of these aside, so if you decided to like any of them, they will be waiting to be packaged up as well. This toy right here. This is another fan favorite, especially in the vintage toy world. This is also made by Fisher Price, as you can see right there, Fisher Price Toys. And it is a chime ball. You cannot get in through this hard, clear plastic. You get to look at the little characters that are inside. There's a little duck or swan. I think it's a swan. A little rocking horse. Another swan, another rocking horse. And it's called the Roly-Poly Chime Ball. Roly-Poly Chime Ball. And it has the nicest soothing chime. Take a listen. Do you ever wonder what the time is? Do you ever wonder what a music box clock would look like? Well, here you have it. This is the Fisher Price Music Box Teaching Clock. It has the nice face of a clock right here. And you can see all of the numbers all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And very cute little graphics. Nice and bright. Very beautifully colored. All the way down this side. And all the way down this side. And on the back, we have some very vintage, nostalgic graphics as well. All these different colored clock times, starting with 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock rock. Do you remember that song? 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. My calling was definitely not singing. I was definitely meant to be a shop owner instead. It winds up on the back, right here. Isn't that just so lovely? Oh, it puts me to sleep just listening to that. But I have more to show you, so I will do my best to stay awake. Maybe my calling was to be a comedian. No, I'm just kidding. Probably you've been wondering what this is. This, my friend, is a hobby horse. And this one was made by Playskool. Playskool. As you can see, it's a very fine horse. has a very nice blue mane. Very nice bright red here and yellow. Again, we have the primary colors featured. Very bright, very stunning. And a little rattle at the bottom. So when you're riding around on your hobby horse, you get a little bit of a rattle sound, just to make it a little bit more interesting. Ah yes, the Dr. Kit. One of my favorite toys. I know I could say that about all of the toys in this shop. I do love all of the toys in this shop. This one is just especially good for role plays, acting out that you're a doctor or a nurse, or that you're in a hospital. It teaches caring, kind ways. Provides you with the tools to do so. This bag is where all of the medical kit equipment is kept. Shall we take a look? As you can see, there's quite a bit in there. It's nice and full of stuff. Here we have the blood pressure cuff. It secures with a little bit of Velcro. So you can put this around your pretend patient's arm, secure it like that, and then take your reading from this spot here. And depending on what color you're feeling that day, there is a second blood pressure cuff. Again, it secures with a bit of Velcro. So, like that. Works the same way as the other one that I showed you. This one has the yellow bulb, so depending on your mood that day, you have a choice of 2 different colors. And no doctor or nurse or medical personnel would really be able to properly do their job without the stethoscope. Lovely stethoscope. We're looking at more of those primary colors. The red and yellow and blue. Very cheerful and colorful. And here, let me try it on you. You can see exactly how this works. I'll just put this on. And I want you to take a deep breath in. Good. And then I'll just move it over to the other side. And breathe out. Yes, it's a very fun toy. It's a very nice toy. So that is the stethoscope. And we also have the reflex hammer. Nice and soft, so if you're checking reflexes, you will not hurt your patient, which is good. couple of little band-aids. A couple little band-aids that just pop on like so. Two little band-aids. We have this little pretend syringe. A cast. How cute is that? It says get well, and it looks like somebody's been playing some tic-tac-toe. Have to do something to pass the time while you're waiting for your arm or your leg to heal. You want to try this one on? Sure. You know, one of the best parts of working in a toy store is I get to play with these toys. There. It's a good fit, isn't it? And our little band-aid box. Isn't that so cute? Bandages. Isn't this a sweet little picture? And it opens like so. Just like that. And the little bandages that I showed you earlier can fit quite well inside. Like that. Just like that. Another very sturdy, well thought out, nice little toy by Fisher Price. This toy is up here on this shelf. It is the Fisher Price picnic basket. Look at these little bears just having a beautiful picnic in the park. 3 little bears, all enjoying their food, as you will if you use this picnic basket to go on your picnics with. It has a nice little handle and plenty of storage space underneath the lid for all of your delicious lunch food. Little spoon, a couple little plates, and look right there. Look at that little tiny bear picture. Little tiny bear on each little plate. A little picnic blanket. And my favorite part of this picnic basket, a little bear thermos. Isn't it so cute? And this part pops off and you can put a nice beverage inside. How about some tea or hot chocolate? Maybe some coffee? Maybe just some water, maybe some soup. But there's lots of room inside to hold all of your hot or cold beverages. This picnic basket, 1974. Right there, 1974. Can you believe that? It just boggles the mind, boggles my mind, how well these adorable toys have held up. Look at the little flowers and the little bee right there. Such a sweet little picnic basket. And say, this top reminds me very much of the top of a cherry pie. I'll tell you something. I think after I close the shop down for the day, I may go home and bake a cherry pie, because now I probably won't stop thinking about it. And if nobody buys this picnic basket by the end of the day, I may just take it home for my own picnic. Up here, also on the top shelf, is this beautiful Fisher Price oven toy. It's a little bit magical. First, we have the Fisher Price logo with some cute little characters and some little pretend lights here. Look at all of these beautiful colors, all the colors of the rainbow. We have a salt shaker and a little pepper shaker. Now I want you to look right here at these burners. They're off. They look cold. Now watch when I turn this. Did you see that? Did you see how that just glows red? And then to turn the oven off, and the best part, doesn't require any batteries. It's all just some red plastic on the inside that makes it appear to glow and off. And the same on this side. Watch. Isn't that great? And this goes well with many other play food toys. You can put your little pots. You can cook some soup. If you want, you can put your kettle for some tea. Like so. And here's another fine toy. The Fisher Price tea kettle. Here is another toy, another vintage toy where you look through the clear plastic and see the little things that are on the inside. This one is kind of like a top. Do you remember the tops? Where you push the lever and it causes this part to spin. It's kind of that idea. It's really lovely. We seem to have a bit of a theme going with the red and the yellow and the blue. I might not have even realized that had I not been showing all of this to you today. So, I thank you for, in a roundabout way, bringing that to my attention. I like to think it's a little bit of a piece of history that the primary colors were used so frequently with a lot of these toys. And here, my friend, is a Fisher Price fire engine. The ladder is very nice and can help this happy little firefighter climb to the top to the burning buildings and help put the fire out with his trusty hose right here. Looks like a shoelace, doesn't it? But with the power of imagination, it becomes a hose for putting out fires. fire extinguisher, and as the wheels turn, the firefighter looks side to side and surveys the work to be done, the fire to put out. And the fire engine dings, as you just heard. I know it's so hard to make a decision, isn't it? There's so many wonderful toys. Yes. But the beauty is that we always have more vintage toys. We always have more that we are putting on the shelves, that we are looking to sell. So even if you can't buy many today, we'll always have more. And this shop has been in our family, like I said, for generations. So we hope to have this shop here still for a very long time. Okay, you want a few things? And I'll bring you in here and I'll get those packaged up for you. Alright, thanks so much for coming in today. Okay, sure, you go grab what you would like and I'll get you all taken care of.